What is shaking, everybody? Welcome to Nerdy Couch. Like the tea? It's beautiful. New tea. Nerdy Crew. If you want to belong to the Nerdy Crew, stick around the end of the show and we'll tell you how you might be able to win one of these. I'm not saying this makes me attractive, but when I take my clothes off in the bathroom, I turn the shower on. So yeah, just me here right now. The big man, the leader of the show, is not available currently. He should be making his way over, hopefully soon. But for now, it's looking like it's just me. No co-host. I get to run the show. I hope that makes everyone happy because we all know Nerdy Couch sucks anyway. And I don't know what was going on there. What there seems to be, producer, can you check the line, please? You check that? Oh, it's Batman. I didn't realize the signal would work like that.
How are you today?
I'm good. Welcome, sir.
Nerdy Couch told me that one of your viewers wanted me to come on.
I wanted you to come on even.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
Big fan.
I'm Batman.
Yeah. So we have, apparently, I do have a co-host today. It's obviously the.
I really wanted to meet Nerdy Couch.
Well, he's not here right now. He's running late.
Shame on him.
Yeah.
Shame on him.
As you know, we had a bit of a chat last week. I'm sure you watched the show. Do you watch the show? Or...
I'm a fan.
And then you know that
I'm a fan.
I'm the one who said that you could take Moon Knight.
Get this thing out of here.
Is that
Bugs me.
It's creeping you out, eh? Yeah, it's weird. Nobody wants a bad alien, I don't think. But
when I'm lurking in the dark, looking for villains, I don't need anything creeping up behind me.
That's fair. That's fair. Nobody likes that when they're. You have a very intense stare, Batman.
Nobody sneaks up on Batman.
I can see why. That's intense.
Nobody.
All right. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'm glad you could make it.
I had to adjust my cowl.
Well, sure.
I heard you had a conversation.
Yeah.
About Moon Knight and myself.
That's right, we did, yeah.
And
I'm a big fan, and I said Batman would take Moon Knight.
Well, I'd like to tell you right now, that I would kick Moon Knight's ass.
Yeah. See?
What? He's not here, is he?
No, I haven't.
I need more time to prepare.
Okay.
Weeks even.
Well, prep time is it's important. It's important. So I if I had known you were coming, I would have prepared some questions, but I didn't know.
I was told you were the better of the two.
Would you say that having taken on villains like Bane and some big like Solomon Grundy and things like that, would you say that you?
Let me tell you about Bane.
Yeah, tell me about Bane.
Okay, Bane is just a big old boasted up steroid taking dude.
Yeah.
All right.
And we both know steroids aren't cool.
He broke my back over his knee.
Yeah.
Straight up broke my back.
Roid rage. That's what that was.
Do you know how long a back takes to heal?
Did you not have?
Do you know how long it takes?
How long did it take
for a back to heal?
How long did it take?
Several months.
Yeah. With technology and things, I'm sure.
Well, I had
the money
chamber in my bat cave.
Right.
Helps me out quite a bit. You didn't know that. It's not canon, but you didn't know that.
You have a like a bantha tank?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Also, what I do when I'm not feeling great is I go out and I get myself a Batmobile from McDonald's.
A Batmobile. Yeah.
Cures me up good and quick.
That's good.
Who's this person?
Ooh. So we have a comment. Thanks for joining us, Monica.
Reveal yourself.
She says, "Oh my God, babe, LMFAO." She called you a babe. She
Well,
must be a fan.
I can't say much about my alter ego, but
Are you
don't ask.
okay? Sorry. That's enough of that. Question pass. So Monica would like to know whether you would sleep with Eminem or Ryan Reynolds. I don't even think that's a real question, personally, because there's only one answer there.
I don't understand the concept. Why did I sound a little like Bubbles there?
I don't know.
It's a good friend of mine.
Bubbles?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So you
Stays
visit
out of trouble.
You visit the trailer park often?
Mm.
Is Bubbles of good friends with Catwoman? Would that?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of villains there.
Really, in the trailer
I
park?
spend a lot of time lurking above trailers.
It must be hard to lurk in the trailer park.
It's difficult. I make do.
Right. Okay. Oh, so the question.
Ryan Reynolds, of
Yeah,
course.
there's only one. There's only one answer there. It's Ryan Reynolds.
If I twist my arm and all.
I do feel like
But
Eminem is a fairly good-looking individual, and I might lose myself in the moment. But
do you mind after a good night of fighting crime?
You know what? Sure. A little bit of naughty neighbor, and you know a thing or two about naughty neighbors.
Yeah, dink it and sink it.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Dink it, and sink it.
Well, I don't have long.
No? Well, I mean, crime fighting is that's an important thing to be.
Crime doesn't sleep.
That's right, and neither do you.
Not for months.
Judging by the size of your pupils, right?
Not for months.
That's okay.
I'd like to thank everybody for voting for me.
Yeah.
On the talks.
On the TikTok, yeah. By the way, if you haven't noticed, we have a TikTok up, and you can go and vote for this man right here, if you'd like, or if that other guy, if you feel like that's a necessity. But really, we know there's one winner.
Is that Moon Knight?
Sorry, no, that was a cat.
Sorry, my apologies.
That was the house cat.
Okay. Cat sound effect would have worked there nicely.
We're low budget production.
I wouldn't say so.
No? Well,
one of my favorite
mid-budget.
One of my favorite shows.
One of your favorite shows, is it? I hope it's a lot of people.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Is that it? Are you
looking for crime?
Are you going to fight crime right now?
I probably should.
I feel maybe let me just grab.
You don't want to ask me about my upbringings or anything.
Well, I mean, we all know a little bit about the story, and if anybody wants to check,
I was a boy. Now I'm a bat.
A bat man. Yeah. You missed. You missed. Did you want
that fucker Alfred?
Sorry. It's good now. You got it?
Alfred, bring my car around. I mean, not
what?
Not a different Alfred. Definitely,
who's Alfred?
Definitely not the man who raised me.
No. Okay. Who is Is that your car's name or?
I must go.
Okay.
Batman.
Okay. Thanks, Batman. Thanks for joining us. Oh, he's back. Oh my goodness. Well, that was something.
What did I tell you? Never let me say your name in public. Alfred, get the car.
Okay. Thanks for coming. That was interesting. So Batman joined us today, so that's exciting. Tell your friends. Make sure to hit your like and subscribe buttons for more of that kind of content, because that's quality content right there. Yeah. So on with the show. Are we good? Okay. So was your mother that must have been a question for Batman. That's fine. I believe both of their mothers were Mother Mary. Quite contrary, all dressed in black. So today on the show, hopefully the nerdy one gets here at some point. But today we're going to talk about Moon Knight a little more because we had episode 3. It's a great episode, so we're going to get to that. Today, we also don't have any fancy guests. It's just going to be 2 guys on a couch getting real close, which is cool. Hopefully, we can maybe have Brandon or somebody that might come in a little later, but we'll see. Could just be the 2 of us. I don't really know what else to talk about without a co-host. What else? Do we have any questions from the audience or something? So yeah, Nerdy Crew shirts. Very cool. This is the first one. If you're lucky, you could win the one that I'm sweating in right now. So just remember, stick around to the end of the show and we'll talk more about that. What else can we do until we have somebody here? We could look at some things around the room. Over here we have this little guy. It's real cute. It's a face hugger, but it's adorable. I wouldn't even mind getting my face humped by one of these. No, but in all seriousness, if you haven't checked out Moon Knight yet, make sure that you get out there and do that. Teresa Mike says, ew. I don't know what the ew was too, but that's cool. And Jarvis, the nerdy dog, says, hey, hello, Jarvis.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Oh, hey.
What's
What's
up,
going
guys?
on? I was just telling everybody that
What's up?
that we're going to be talking about. Are you feeling okay today?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. You got a lot.
Oh, it's a new gothic look. I'm
Okay,
going.
that's good. That's nice.
It's a new Gotham look. I'm gothic.
Oh hey. Oh hey. So you missed.
Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
You opened it
you
up
know
for
what?
me.
I did. Actually, you know who did open that up?
Who?
Batman.
You're flipping kidding me.
I'm not. He was
Again?
here. Yeah.
Did I
You
miss?
just missed him.
I missed Batman.
You missed Batman.
I missed Spider Dan.
The Batman. You've missed Spider Dan. But the Batman was here.
Come on, I told him to kick around for a while.
Well, he said that he had things
Justice
to serve because he is justice.
Ugh.
Can we get
How's it going, everyone? Teresa,
Teresa,
Monica, welcome
Yeah,
to the show.
Thanks for coming, guys.
I did you guys see Batman? I missed him.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he was here. Now he's gone.
I understand in a way.
Well, there's a busy guy, and you were late
My eyes
to
are
your own
burning.
show. Aren't they? Your eyes are burning. They look a little red.
Yeah, well, I had a rough night
Did you?
sleep.
Okay, well, rough night. You look emo.
I would even say it was a dark night.
It could have. Was it a dark night? Really? That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
a strange thing to say.
Well, I told you I'm going for this Gotham look. I mean,
you have
Gothic.
some. Is that hair gel or what's in your beard here? Is that some sort of sauce in there?
I don't know.
It's bubbles.
Maybe I wash a lot.
That's good. It's important.
On account
Bottom
of-
tier collector.
Bottom tier. Thank you for showing up.
Hey, thanks for coming. I ain't seen it yet. I'll be back to haunt the comments in the replay. Have a good show, guys.
Oh, well, definitely appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for coming
If you
by.
pop in a little later, I don't think we'll be talking about Moon Knight for a ton of time.
No, not all night. That's for sure.
Did you want to talk about another show as well today, or is that another?
There was a couple of shows that I've been kind of glancing at. So we might get into there. Raven likes your shirt, Graham. Thank you so much. Nerdy Crew.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. Again, did you tell him about the?
The possible giveaway.
Yeah.
I actually offered this one that I'm sweating in right now just to make it a little more enticing.
Yeah. I don't know that like a smaller or bigger person would appreciate that. Maybe they'd want one that fit.
Yeah, that's fair. This is I think this is the medium.
That's the Grim size.
That's the Grim size, the medium.
If you want the Grim, then that's the size you want to order. From
lots
us.
of room for the biceps in here.
Let us know if there's any interest in the shirts in general, and maybe we'll make them available. You know?
Yeah. For sure.
With or without the crew.
Monica says, "Did you miss Captain Kangaroo?" Definitely dating myself.
You constantly do that, so
Mhm.
feel free to tell some of your
Maybe it was Moonlight.
silly jokes.
Who's Moonlight?
Is Moonlight like one of those ponies? Maybe
It could be, or is it a Sailor Moon character?
could be. Look, this is sacrifice.
Can throw me a moist towelette? Thank you. Here,
I get a little sweaty, so I just
yeah. Well, because your eyes are burning. Maybe you got something in it. I just want to make sure. Oh, could have been. Why? Because you wash too much. I think
I do a lot of drugs.
No, you shouldn't do that. Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad.
Okay. Did you get? Are you good?
Oh, this is white.
Probably. There's some. I don't
Little-
know. You got
little
a little
grooming.
soap there.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Take care of myself well.
Did you?
Thank you guys.
So we have a great crew here.
Great crew, a nerdy crew.
That's right.
All right. Again, let us know if you want to get a hold of these shirts. Maybe support the show a little bit. We'll make them available if we can.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
hop into Moon Knight.
We're gonna go right into Moon Knight.
Do you want
Do you have any show and tell?
to? No, I was pretty busy doing other things.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, we can
So-
hop right into Moon Knight then. Sounds good.
So episode 3,
Episode 3.
general thoughts, like good, bad. Where do you rank it
Where do I rank it?
in the 3
I
shows?
think I really enjoyed the first show. The second show I didn't enjoy as much as I enjoyed the first one.
Could you enunciate a little?
And the third show I would say was probably my favorite of the series thus far.
I had a few issues with this particular show.
Are they exceptionally nerdy issues where like I'm not going to know what you're talking about?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I feel like my beard is like way unkept today.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It looks really full.
Well, you look really full.
I had a.
He's extremely self-conscious, by the way.
Maybe I had a Big Mac.
Normally, like 5 or 6 layers covers up his insecurity.
Yeah, that's right.
But now that he's all out and about it, he's like his posture's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
He's gonna be really out of breath from sucking in the whole time. He looks like a friggin' genie. What do you guys think? Just relax, all right?
Huh?
Just relax.
I'm handsome. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't say you weren't handsome. Gosh darn it, you're handsome.
Thank you.
Would I have you on the show otherwise?
I don't think you would.
You know, I need you to shine.
I try.
I need you to shine, brother.
Well, the lighting is really good in here, so I do.
You know? I mean, we didn't even powder.
No.
Maybe we should powder.
We need makeup, hair and makeup.
It's not in the budget.
I think I have someone that might just do it for free until we're famous. So.
Oh yeah, well, I hope they can wait.
Yeah, they'll wait.
You're already famous. Your TikTok career is gonna blow up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a lot of.
That's a lot of
views.
people. A lot of people viewing your shit talk.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Teresa Mike thinks I'm handsome. Thanks.
Yep, she has to.
That's my wife.
So what I'm gonna say is that if you want to get into more of the poo-poo talk, you just let me know.
Probably one every few months is more than enough.
All right, because if you like, my shit gun is cocked and loaded.
There was so many things wrong with that sentence that I don't even want to get into that.
All right. Anyway, we were going to talk about this show that happened.
Where did you rank it?
I'm having trouble.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the first one.
Yes.
Second one showed a little bit more clarity.
Mhm.
But this one had that action.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to maybe tie it up with number 1.
That's fair.
Right? So my biggest criticism is that scene in the temple, in the pyramid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't care for that scene. I think I blocked it out a little bit, actually, to be fair. Now that I'm thinking back to it, it felt awkward.
Yeah.
Like the god takes over him. Haru? Haro? Khonshu.
You mean Khonshu?
That's
something completely different than what you were trying to say?
Yeah. Khonshu takes over him and he just starts yelling about everything.
Yeah, and I understand that maybe this is the first time, this is a new experience for him. Okay?
Yeah.
My eyes are clearing up, by the way.
Good. I'm glad.
You know? I'm coming down.
You have a strangely intense stare.
Coming down.
Not unlike someone else I met recently, but anyway.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
A little bit.
Uncomfortable is what I do.
Yeah.
So, the Khonshu comes in out of his avatar, and he's doing this awkward yelling thing.
Yeah.
And I understand that it's his first time experiencing this and that it wouldn't be natural.
No.
Whereas some of the other avatars, this is not new to them.
And they just talked as one would talk.
Yes. I understand that it would be awkward, but it almost came out a little cringy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
I would agree.
Second thing about that scene is that, is it Arthur?
Yeah, Arthur Haro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arthur Haro.
Haro.
He comes in, states his case, and they're like, "We believe you."
Yeah. Like what kind of, it was just, and then
It's okay. We believe you. We don't believe
the other god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
We and then they're like, He's dangerous. All right.
That's weird. Where'd that voice come from?
I don't know. It's just,
You okay?
I do a lot of drugs.
Oh, have another.
They pull him. They're like, he's dangerous. This is what he's trying to do. He's trying to free. Can't ever remember the god's name that they're trying to free.
We get a.
Here, we'll just look her up. Here, go ahead and look her up while I'm doing some
I'll
talking.
use mine.
Just throw it away then. Anyway, they pull him out of an area, the exact burial ground.
Yeah. Like they don't know where the fact that he's right there.
And then they're like, okay, yeah, we believe you anyway. If this god is being imprisoned, don't you think that any question of the release would merit investigation?
I would think so. And you know what else bothered me about that scene? Was that they never mentioned, like, in their whole spiel, they never mentioned the fact that they had found a scarab. Haro had gotten the scarab that leads them directly to the temple. Just didn't come up in their explanation of why he's bad and trying to do something.
Yeah. Now, the only explanation that I can come up with for this is that they are either turning a blind eye, or a certain amount of them are in on it.
That would make sense.
Who? I'm not sure. But that's the only...
Cirrus.
Probably.
She was one of my favorites. Well, she was he in the show.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe
most of the gods there dislike Khonshu.
Yes.
So they're either in on it or they're turning a blind eye, as far as I can see.
I literally can't find it right at the moment.
It's not
that
super duper important. But
random.
Yeah. That's the biggest issue I have. What's that?
Amit.
Yeah. Okay. Amen.
No. Amit.
Oh. That's the biggest critical thing I can say about this show.
That's fair.
All right.
That's good. Yeah,
Um,
I would agree. You know what? Probably
what's the highlight?
best, the highlight probably is the introduction of
A third
a third,
personality.
which I understand could possibly be
Jake.
who's a cab driver.
Yep. Now he's going to be the one that's promotes a lot of the investigation and stuff,
Right.
and everything.
However, he was out there just shanking people, like taking over. And just...
Yeah, I guess I don't
so
know.
Is it going to be this Jake, or are they going to just go ahead and introduce a totally?
I think it's going to be Jake.
Yeah. Well, he did wake up in a cab.
Yeah.
Which I think was interesting.
It was interesting.
As you can tell, I've done some more reading
this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know a ton about the persona of Jake. So it's going to be interesting to see for me.
Yeah.
They're taking liberties with each of these personalities already.
Sure.
Right. So you can't expect it to be comic book accurate.
No.
All right.
No.
So yeah, that is a nice touch. I like that. I like that you're going to see another persona. Do they have enough time in this show to follow up with another persona?
I think they can float one in. I don't think it's going to play a major role like the other two, but I think they have.
The question that I'm getting from almost everybody I talk to is, how many personas does he have? Which is tons.
Oh, yeah.
There's all sorts of personas.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to even close to touch, any of the.
When you say do they have time, if you take like a movie like what was the one that was in the whole Silence of the Lambs Hannibal series line, I think it was.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it wasn't.
Not a.
What was anybody out there know that movie? Got the shaved head guy. Anybody out there know?
Oh, I think I know what you mean. But
a whole bunch of different personalities. Split. Is that the movie?
I believe Split.
Oh, Glass.
Glass was in that series.
Unbreakable, Glass, and
Split is the one he's talking about.
So yeah, they were all in that line.
And it's got Bunny who plays young professor.
That guy's awesome.
So what I'm getting at there is that within that 2-hour-ish movie, they showcased like tons of personalities, right? So I mean,
you gloss over a couple of them.
Yeah, you can just kind of touch on them
right.
and follow along with the story.
Lydell is saying the scene where he jumped off with his cape.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so first off, I mentioned earlier on the other episode that they have to flare his cape out into the crescent moon.
Yeah.
Which
Split
has to happen, and it did. Made my day. The only thing that was really weird about that is that I think he literally climbed up there to do it.
Well, why? If my cape turned into a crescent moon every time I jumped,
he was just on the ground, and then they're like, "Where'd he go?" Oh, there he is up there doing a superhero pose.
It's great. And then he came jumping down with that crescent moon cape.
Yeah.
Started rocking.
I didn't mind it because he jumped down with the crescent cape.
So, what I did find interesting in this episode is that it feels like we're going to get less Moon Knight.
And more of other people.
More.
Well, they're all versions of Moon Knight.
No, but I mean, we're not even getting Moon Knight technically because he has no power. He's just a guy now.
Why doesn't he have power?
Because Khonshu's stuck in a statue.
Yeah, but so he's imprisoned.
Yeah.
And what's the other god's name? Amet. She's imprisoned.
Yeah. Oh, so you think that Khonshu's gonna be able to trickle out some powers?
Well, what I'm saying is that what's his face has powers, even though Ahmed is imprisoned.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Ahmed,
How many ways are you gonna be able to mess up that name?
Let's see.
Okay.
Put a counter up. We can't do that. We're under budget.
That's right. We could have
over budget.
We could have somebody walk in with like the numbers like in
volunteers accepted. Hey,
welcome, Spanjetty.
What is up, brother?
How will Mark free him without powers?
The staff, right?
That's the staff. So yeah, so that's still a bit of Amit's power trickling out through the staff. The staff is just like a
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see a lack of power from.
Well, he's an interesting individual anyway, and he's got a lot of skills just by himself, much like Batman.
You had to go there, didn't you? May I remind you who's winning the polls right now?
Well, you know about polls, don't you? So
we're currently looking for another co-star. Taking applications and all such. Okay.
Because Nerdy Couch just quit the show.
God damn. We're gonna physically fight.
Spangetti TV says any power he has is the staff, not the actual gods. When you're stoned, you may not be able to use the god's power at all.
Yeah. So
when the god's in stone. So Amit is trapped, like in prison, but not stoned. And Khonshu is stoned.
That's an issue.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to dish out your power when you're stoned.
And so here's what's going to happen, okay? The show's not super exciting unless you get some action scenes, okay?
Yes.
They're either going to free him real quick.
Right. Or
they're going to, some power's going to trickle through.
Possibility here, just as a thought. Perhaps Mark isn't the person, his personalities aren't any of what frees Khonshu, because it sounded like that other god had a bit of a crush on Khonshu. They were
maybe, but see, I don't know.
And why introduce that character and
yeah, but that character sets up a really good betrayal.
Ooh, like too. She's the one that's on the side.
I don't know if you noticed, but when he comes in, and then her eyes glow, there's like a little bit of a glow on the side of Arthur's face, almost giving me the impression that they're kind of in cahoots a little. And I don't know if that's just like a cinematic thing, or if there's foretelling or something like that. It's just brief. But
that's an interesting debate.
It gives me the idea that maybe there's a betrayal.
I feel like she's not going to betray, and I think
you got the hot. I think you got crush.
I do, maybe a little one.
All right. So, aside from that, though, let's talk about the scene where he jumps off. Let's talk about that battle scene, because I'm gonna suggest that it's probably the most exciting part of the show.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as far as just pure action goes.
Yeah. So they get up to the point where they've got to find something in the sarcophagus or whatever. Mm-hmm. Don't know if I said that right either.
You did.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're winning.
It's not Amit's.
Yeah. Amit's.
It was like you're not even trying, but that's free.
Minimum effort.
Yeah.
Minimum effort. And then Andrew or whatever.
Garfield?
No. Arthur comes in.
Yes.
And shows a power that he's been holding back.
Well, yeah. I think so.
All right. Blows some shit up.
Yeah. He gets a good little chant going on.
All right. Bunch of people come out of nowhere. And, do the whole bad guy lineup.
Yeah. Love a good bad guy lineup. Just running and shooting. Mark
Spector vanishes.
Yeah.
Appears above. Kate on the ground. And then my very favorite part. Very small detail. But rather than jump over that little fence, he just barrels through it.
Yeah, he just run right through the fence.
Because that's the kind of guy he is. He doesn't spend time jumping over stuff.
I vote Rob for new co-host. We can watch Nerdy Couch and Shotgun argue for 90 minutes content. That's
you put a controller in our hands?
That's fair.
And it's getting tossed.
So maybe not controllers, but if I've watched them play a game of Magic, The Gathering, and I could have watched that for hours.
That's because I have like my little cunning schemes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then when I play them so precisely and like it's overwhelming for some people.
Yeah, the pure rage that comes out of Rob. And we're talking Rob,
My
his
brother.
Shotgun, Rob, not Lee.
So that's fine though. Okay, we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the rage of Moon Knight.
Matches the rage of your brother while playing against you in Magic for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Moon Knight doesn't take the time to jump over fences.
No, just run through it.
He runs through and breaks them because he's a go-getter. All right. He charges in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, after this, here's my biggest question to you. After seeing that fight scene, can you truly and honestly?
Yes, I can. I know what you're.
You
gonna
don't
ask.
even. You didn't even let me speak.
No, you don't have to finish.
Can
the
you
sentence.
honestly
Yes, I can.
say that Batman wouldn't get his butt handed to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
What sort of planning is going to defeat that?
So he almost got wrecked just because one of his other personalities decided to just jump in.
So what you're
and then
telling
he got
me,
extra shanked.
What you're telling me is so his weaker personality, took a javelin right through him almost.
Right. Well, it's got healing capabilities.
Wasn't phased.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's his weaker personality.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, so what you're trying to tell me is Batman couldn't beat the weakest part.
No, he could, is what I said. He could.
He couldn't. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
All kinds of stuff.
Then it's like, hey, I'm gonna get shot at a bunch.
Yeah.
Just absorb it and throw it back at him.
Yeah.
Get stabbed a whole bunch of times.
Right.
Doesn't phase him.
Mm-hmm.
Gets up, kicks everybody's butt.
Yeah. I don't know that he would have got up and kicked everybody's butt if Layla didn't get into trouble, though. Just saying.
What I'm saying is his capability,
mm-hmm.
Because he's a hard man. All right?
We're all a little hard sometimes, but only when necessary.
Well, it was necessary.
Obviously.
Right. Batman would have been like, he was stabbed all over the place. He just keeps getting up. Alfred, pull the car around.
That sounds like deja vu almost.
I do a little impression.
It's a good impression, actually.
Okay.
I'm impressed.
I just think you need to rethink things. I'm going to take a minute here to address something. In the last show, I said that in the comic books, his armor was made out of adamantium. Mm-hmm. Right? Well, somebody challenged me on that on the TikTok video.
I did, yeah.
Right? You did?
No, it wasn't me.
It was you?
No, I have no idea about any of them.
Anyway, I quickly reminded him that, and I apologize that I didn't use the right freaking era of the suit. My bad.
So what era would this one be?
All right.
Is this just mystical mummy rap?
This is a different suit altogether
than any of these.
Than in the comic books. Sure. Okay. Starts off with Kevlar, mm-hmm. Updated to adamantium, so I wasn't incorrect because of things being able to pierce it.
Right.
Right. Then updated to carbonadium.
Carbonadium?
I believe it's called. I might be mispronouncing that, but
something like that.
All right. Because it's almost as strong as adamantium, but more flexible.
Right.
So that's what he ends up wearing for the majority of stuff, I think.
And does he have to put that on?
In the comics, it's not like I don't believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe it wraps around him like a Venom suit.
So yeah, I don't know what that means, Monica. My connection is cutting out. So yeah, but
if
feel free to continue joining us when you can.
If it's our connection and it's being choppy for anybody, please let us know, and we'll try to fix it. It's not a problem we normally have. Normally, we can go strong all night. But yeah, no, it's not an issue. We promise.
Just always after dark.
Right? But even without the suit being a carbonadium suit or an adamantium suit, I mispronounced that. Yes, adamantium suit.
Mm-hmm.
It has been revealed in this episode.
Yeah.
We all know that I have an issue calling things issues instead of episodes because I'm a comic book guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's been revealed that it is a self-healing suit. It gives him healing powers.
Yes.
I think that that's enough. I think that's enough to take on anybody in a darker suit that cowardly lurks in the dark. Okay? But that's not important right now.
Oh, no.
Even though the polls clearly say.
Yeah, the polls.
That's a great scene altogether.
Mm-hmm. It was a great scene. I enjoyed that fight scene a lot. I liked when Steven took over and you got to see a little bit of Mr. Night or Mr. Moon.
Mr. Night and the whole, all right, everybody, let's just try to calm the frig down or whatever.
Flip down.
And that is very reminiscent of the scene in, which movie is it where Peter Quill and he's got Spider-Man by the neck and he goes, everyone calm the frick down.
Oh, yeah. Which one was that?
So it's I think that they like to play back to those scenes a lot and reference them. And I think that's what they've done there. Well done. I did like seeing him pop out a little bit and be like, okay, everybody calm the frick down. He gets stabbed and he goes, no, okay, you take over.
Yeah, never mind.
Never mind.
I enjoyed the fact that the Mark Spector and Steven are playing more, getting along a little better in some of these pieces now.
Yeah, like Mark was forced to let Steven out.
Yeah, because he's
the smarter one.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's a necessity for them to work together because their skills are going to help them get to where they need to be.
Do you think Layla is falling for Steven a bit?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Because it felt kind of.
Well, here's the thing: is
they
that
were kneeling in the sand and whatnot. So.
She's very into the same stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be surprising to me that happens, and it's not like
Do you think Mark's gonna want to fight him?
That'd be like a Fight Club scene right there.
Mm-hmm. I would enjoy that. I think
just dragging each other around,
just
stuff like that.
Half the body each or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I think I'd like that.
And then Jake comes in and splits them up.
Yeah. Whoa. Not literally because he would die. Yeah. Or I guess you wouldn't because you're just omnipotent.
Look, I feel like there's some sourness.
Well, look at me. Ooh.
You got to meet your hero.
I did.
I missed him.
Right.
You know?
Well, you're lost. I mean, you don't deserve to meet him anyway, so that's fine.
I'd tell him right to his face.
I don't think you would. Did you live the Batman? Live? Love? Like?
You do
like.
do love Batman.
Did I like the Batman? I have not. God, yeah, your grammar.
Yeah, your grammar is awesome.
Beautiful. Thanks. We appreciate every comment. It doesn't matter if you can speak or not.
We can't. Why should they?
I didn't watch the Batman yet. And to be fair, I don't generally go to see DC movies in the theater
because they're terrible.
Because I never know what I'm gonna get. It's always such a mixed bag. Even the Ben Affleck, the Bat flick. and I didn't care for that at all. So I always wait.
I've heard
for
that
the
this one's
DCs.
better.
I have too.
Um,
I've heard that he's a better Batman and a worse Bruce Wayne.
I
though.
think that what people are not understanding is that
To be fair.
to be
Thank
fair,
you, Teresa. Thank you.
little on the late side, but
Well, there's delays.
I think people are forgetting that I think this is supposed to be based on a younger Bruce Wayne,
Yeah.
which I think people are getting a little confused. It's
Well,
referring to
and
the Batman.
I mean, they did that with like Solo. They confused, dashing Harrison Ford Solo with young.
Yeah, I think we've brought this up
we've
before.
covered that before.
Yeah, we've talked about
it's
this
possible
before.
that he is a good, solid Bruce Wayne, but he's young and not as seasoned as like.
Yeah. There's certain things that I like about the concept. Some of the things I've heard.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. It sounds like a good watch.
I think we'll be watching it soon.
When does it come out?
So, there's methods of seeing
Nothing.
movies.
Yeah, you
that-
go to the theater and you pay. For
So
the
we'll be
movie.
going to the exact theater and sitting in theater seats and watching the movie soon.
That's right, because
Or it's coming out.
it's
I don't
part of
know
the show
when.
and we have to do it.
So we'll be covering that shortly, I think.
Okay. Good.
So yeah, so we'll let you know what we feel about that.
8.2 out of 10, easy for me. I like the darker vibe. I like the darker vibes as well. It's also near a 3-hour movie, so holding an 8-10 review for me over that period of time is solid.
A 3-hour movie, it's not holding the 810, it's holding the bladder's got to hold all that in.
You find a gap and you run out.
You got your bucket.
Yeah.
You know?
Your big gulp.
I just wear one of those bladders.
Do you?
Like a
You just catheter?
I just diaper.
Or
it
you
up.
just diaper? I would go catheter, I think.
Yeah?
I was going to, but
It's an extreme measure, but so kicking stuff.
March 4th.
March 4th is when it comes out.
May 4th?
Yeah, March is past.
Yeah. It came out in theaters on March 4th.
It's out.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's out.
Yeah.
It's
But
out
is it out on
video?
It's literally out on
I know it's out.
like.
Our producer's trying to send us weird secret messages. And I don't know what's going on.
I just want you to know that in this program, you can literally type out a message.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
in the chat.
No, you have a personal
fine.
chat.
Yeah.
You have like a personal chat that you can
We'll
use.
figure it out later.
Yeah. Thanks.
But we'll teach you about that later.
Yeah.
So yeah, it sounds solid. I think that we'll give you our opinion on that when we watch it.
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll do like a thumbnail for
But,
that. So you'll know.
if you do want to talk about that other show, we will have to wrap this one up.
What other show was I going to talk about?
You were going to talk about that other one that we spoke about.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you want to touch on that, we'll have to
I
speed
do
this up a
want
little.
to talk about that too. Just like it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be long and stuff like that. And I don't think there's a ton more to talk about for Moon Knight.
No, again another solid episode. I'm interested to see where they go from here, since that power seems to have been drained out and whatnot.
Okay, we can't go
We'll see what happens.
further without talking about what they did to the sky.
Oh, that was awesome.
Okay,
Turn back time.
so Khonshu said, so we got to set the scene up, obviously.
Right. So they steal the pieces of cloth from the sarcophagus after it was burned out, which has a star chart on it. And then Steven manages to put the pieces back together after he gets control of the body because Mark lets him because he's smart.
2 breaths. I'm impressed.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I was hoping for the 1 breather,
I tried. I was pushing, but
bit of an Ace Ventura,
Mhm.
But so that sets up our scene, and Khonshu is going to do something, but it's going to be costly.
And he knows because he already messed with the moon, and the other gods were already pissed about it. So he knows it's going to be bad.
So he says, "Mimic me."
Yeah.
And they almost Doctor Strange movements.
And start reeling back time in the sky.
In the
the
sky.
stars.
Okay, so this is a controversy right here. This is a theory that people have. And what people are saying is that did Khonshu turn back time?
No,
I don't believe so.
no, I don't believe he did either.
He's turned back the skies.
Right. So he
Okay.
turned. So kind of the premise behind it was that that star constellation that they found was
Needs to
2,000
match.
years old.
Needs to match the
And
paperwork or the thing that
and
they've.
Steven explained that
Yeah.
stars move over time, like
So
tiny bits, but they move.
you
over
can't
time.
follow the stars from that long ago without it being off by miles.
Yeah.
Right? What people were saying is that if they had turned back time,
If they
turn back time,
if they could find
a way.
So Khonshu remembers the sky that
Yeah.
night. He remembers every night.
So if they had turned back time,
Mm-hmm.
it would have a substantial effect on the MCU universe,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. There would have been all kinds of.
As far as I'm concerned, they're not going to spend all this time going back in time, messing with the multiverse and all this stuff for Khonshu to go,
Yeah. Never mind.
never mind, it never happened.
Yeah, no.
Okay. If they had messed up a lot, I could see them going,
Yeah.
retcon.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So in no way do I think they turned back time.
No, I think it was just the stars.
If you
Strictly.
can say that without hearing it in your head, by the way, by now, good on you.
Mhm.
All right. So they've changed the constellations.
Yes, rotated
Alright.
them back to their positioning.
They've
2,000
they've
years ago.
changed the constellations.
Yeah.
But
But here's so. I don't even think
just
that by
roll
the-
by that.
yeah.
Well done.
I don't even think that those constellations stayed by the end of the episode.
No, I think they must have. I would think that by the time that he got, well, because they were also struggling to hold it.
Right. I don't know how long I can hold this.
I
so-
think that as soon as Khonshu got stoned,
Yeah.
the concentration had broke and it back.
Yeah.
Right. Cool effect.
Yeah, it was neat.
All the people sitting around watching the stars just get all messed up.
It was nice little
You know?
streakies thing going on.
Yeah.
Light show.
Yeah.
It was like being at Disney.
I didn't mind that scene. It was a really nice scene.
Okay. Well, I think I'm back. LOL.
Thanks for coming back.
Thanks, Monica.
So I'm going to assume that that was just a problem on your end
Yeah.
and that we've been decent for other people because no one else has mentioned it.
No.
So we're glad you're back.
You're an integral part of this show, so thank you.
You're an integral part of my life.
Wow. That's sweet.
All right. I don't say that about all the people in chat.
No.
But they don't make me breakfast.
That's fair.
So,
And food's the way to your
yeah,
heart.
the food is definitely the way to my heart. I'm a foodie.
Are you a foodie
I've
or
been
do you
told
just
recently.
like food?
I've been told recently to stop calling myself a fatty
Okay.
and call myself a foodie.
Right. Well, that's,
Um,
yeah. It's a good idea.
They're like, "Hey, you should have more self-conscience." And I was like, "Don't you tell me how to live my
You
life."
mean confidence.
Self-conscience?
Confidence.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
I have no,
Self.
I don't have a conscience.
No.
Obviously,
Well, maybe a little bit.
it's not doing a good job.
Mm-mm.
I do good things.
This show.
No, that's not one of them.
No?
Not at all.
Speaking of shows, I've been watching Carnival Row.
Not yet.
What?
Not yet.
I want to talk about it.
Let's finish this up real quick. Okay.
Fine. Stars.
Where do you see this show going?
Where do I see it going? I already kind of talked about the things that I think might happen or I feel like might happen. I feel like he's not going to have time to rush back and go and try and rescue Khonshu, and I feel like that other god.
Putina.
Amit.
That's it.
I think Mark is going to go and try and stop Haro.
Amit is going to get freed, I think.
I feel like that's potentially.
There's got to be a big
and I think
battle
so, and I think
coming.
that's when that other god is going to break Khonshu out to return the powers to Mark so that Mark can fight Amit. Jarvie threw my phone on the floor, thought it was funny, and had to restart. LOL.
Yeah, so obviously my dog can get a little crazy.
Yeah.
So he'll, like, if you're on the bed or something like that and he pretty much bucking like a bronco playing around on the bed, nothing is safe.
Oh.
It's not like he maliciously grabs things
And just throws them
but like
a cat.
He'll be rolling around and anything around is like fair game. It'll knock over stuff. That thing's attacked me once already. I won't have it again. All right. I don't feel the same.
No? Do you feel like some indigestion?
You get impregnated by a alien.
Is there some
Indigestion.
Some indigestion? It's like eggs.
Feels like at any point something could pop out of me.
Jesus. That's scary. Okay. So yeah,
at some point in time, a certain amount of these things, or these gods, are gonna be revealed to be traitors against Khonshu. It has to happen.
It doesn't have to happen, but that's what you're feeling.
I feel like it's a poor scene otherwise.
Well, they're indifferent. They're just gods. They don't care.
Or they're at least turning their eye. Like, there's no way that you can trust, like,
gods.
No, there's no way you can trust just a guy who walks in and goes, "Hey, there's allegations against me, but screw him. He's crazy." Well, you don't say.
Oh, is he?
That makes sense. Meeting adjourned.
That was a short meeting too.
Right? It doesn't seem like these other gods like kicking around, you know? They've stated that humanity has bailed on them. So they're bailing on humanity.
That's fair.
They don't want to stick around. Khonshu's like, "Hey, I want to be a protector of the humankind. I don't do a great job." Kind of a dick about it.
Well, he's a little childish.
Right? He is a little childish.
Yeah.
So I like his little zaps in and out and stuff, and he just appears. He stands above a clock.
He's very petulant.
He's dramatic.
Yeah.
Stands above the clock. Tick tock, Mark.
Yeah.
Tick tock. So I don't know if he's got an account.
TikTok?
A TikTok account.
It was time for them to make a TikTok.
The Khonshu TikTok account. All right.
He's going to bust out one of those dances.
Yeah. I'd like to see how that goes, if you wouldn't mind portraying that on screen. How would that dance go?
I don't know.
You don't have an idea of something you could demonstrate?
No.
I'd like to see that.
Would you? Well, keep an eye on our TikTok. And maybe...
You heard it right here. That's a binding agreement.
That's a contract?
That's a contract right there.
All right.
All right. Check out our TikTok. Actually, just check out our TikTok.
Yeah, that's good.
We've been more active on it.
Yeah. Thanks to our producer.
It's I believe it's just Nerdy Couch at TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that somebody's gonna put it up on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Makes my life easy because I don't know anything. I do all the work for the TikTok myself, with very little help from anyone.
There's no K on TikTok.
Yeah, it's just TikTok.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to If you want to also, Grim has his own account.
I do.
Yeah, that's also spelled wrong still.
Tick.
It's 2 Ks.
Huh? Is it?
What?
Is it tick?
It's
Talk with a K?
yeah.
Is it?
There's no C's.
TikTok? Like that?
Trust me, I misspell everything,
Wow.
so I have to learn this stuff.
Is it KK?
It is
KK.
K. Also, check out a lot.
We don't know.
We've got a lot of videos also of Grim here on TikTok.
It's 9 o'clock, y'all.
Is it 9?
It is.
I don't think it's not really mattered this show so much.
I think it's been. I think we've been fairly
Fairly
it's more
clean.
innuendo than
All right.
it was overt.
If anybody wants us to talk more about Moon Knight, we will. Otherwise, we will move on. I think it was a good show. I've heard a lot of negative comments about the series thus far.
Really?
People saying it maybe should be darker because he is a bit of a maniac of a character.
Sure.
Maybe an R-rated show, but like it's Disney, right?
Yeah. Why? And I mean, like they have darker stuff and whatnot, but I don't think that it
clue what
needs to
you're
be
doing.
darker.
You're still spelling talk wrong.
Don't know.
On the talk.
You are going crazy, is what you're doing.
Sorry. Just there's distractions.
That's fine.
The talk.
Is that me? Am I Chris James 9552 on the talk?
People are gonna search that now.
Yeah,
People
you
are-
can come and look. Like I only have 3 videos, and one of it's literally me talking about shitting my pants for a while. So
People are gonna be like, Google Dick Talk.
dick talk.
Chris Mike the Spank Wanker on
I don't. This.
on.
I don't
on
feel like that
Dick
would
Talk?
be my name. Searching dick talk.
Yeah, searching Dick Talk.
Thanks.
All right. So anybody who wants to sponsor our new platform, Dick Talk.
Dick Talk will have links to the Only Dance site.
Oh yeah, definitely my only Dan's.
Because the Dick Talk will only be about a 30 to 60 second video. So.
Yeah, it won't be a lasting. A lot of close-ups.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about angles.
Right. And you have to get that low angle to make everything look bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's needed.
I wish I had preset it. I'm going.
And then we don't need any photos of me. You know, I'm a shy guy. I don't like being on.
I think
It's actually funny that, like, if we're being real clear, I came from a very shy, like, upbringing.
Yeah.
To the point where I very rarely let people take pictures of me.
Right.
Like, I would go through some pretty extensive efforts to not
be
like,
on.
I've jumped over tables.
Yeah.
You know,
like military style slid.
Yeah. For a foodie, that's a tough objective.
Yeah. Well, and I think you were a thicker soul back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My soul has been thinner lately, I guess. People have told me.
Yeah. Just right on the edge of the. Are you making a phone call?
It may appear that way, but I am not. No, Mr. Cruz, I won't be in a movie with you. I've told you this several times.
Tom again.
Yeah, Tom again. Cruz.
Ridiculous.
Mr. Cruz always calling me.
He needs to stop. Why is there a white spider behind y'all?
Well, that's not a spider.
That's not a spider.
Okay? That's a face hugger.
Which is what I call my wife.
Oh,
It
yeah.
attaches here and wraps this around the neck to hold you in place.
And then
Well,
you're getting a bit sweaty.
well, am I? Well, it's hot. Well, it impregnates your
You're
mouth.
hot.
Thank you.
Yeah, essentially,
a face fucker.
It's a face fucker. If fucks your face, then you're with child.
Yeah.
It's a very ugly child. Okay, it's not one of those ones you show to people.
No.
Like, you know.
No.
Generally speaking, after pregnancy, you're down and out for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like forever.
Like forever.
Like probably, yeah.
You know,
because it doesn't come out the normal way. It comes
and that's
out of your chest.
and essentially that's why I believe that that they turn out so aggressive.
Yeah, well, they don't have any parents.
Their upbringing is parentless.
Mm-hmm.
They
and we all know how important.
Have anyone to guide them.
That's right. Attachment is very important.
Issues
and stability.
And, you know, so they're cranky.
Yeah.
And then when you get cranky, you eat people.
That's pretty much how it goes.
All right.
It's tale as old as time. Really.
Tale as old as time.
I don't know the rest of that song.
It's a good thing that we're stopping there then.
Mm-hmm. Spangetti says, "You've made me laugh my whole life. You don't project shy to me, cause
what? Cause what?
Well, he didn't say cause. He said cause.
Oh yeah. My apologies.
Maybe just photo shy.
Photo sensitive.
Well, it's your skin will burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a day walker.
Mm-hmm.
I have a soul.
It's just thin.
It's just thinning.
Yeah.
Well,
so it's good.
I've been wanting to talk about this show quite a while, but you seem to interrupt. Carnival Row.
Yes.
It's not a new show by any means.
No. New to me. Monica says, "Is that Jay? It's Boom Paloo? Boom Paloo?
I don't know what you mean.
Don't know what's going on." Spinjetti says, "Bah ha ha ha."
No, it's not Jay. It's
yeah, I know, but I'm like they're talking amongst themselves. I didn't think they would want to.
I don't know. They're having a conversation.
Yeah. This is
you know what?
Spangetti is cousin Tyler.
Your cousin Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cousin to all of us now.
Am I adopted?
Yeah, I will adopt you if you'd like.
That's nice. So you'd be my father? Can I?
Grim.
You'd be my daddy?
I'm your father.
Oh.
No. Oh, your sleeves are too short.
Yeah, I can't. I have my long sleeve over there.
So what
hide
is
my sweatiness?
What is
air out.
Carnival Row about? Has anybody in the chat seen Carnival Row? It's an older show. Great actors that I can't remember. Don't do that. What are you doing?
I'm letting it breathe. I'm hot. Getting some sweat.
When Batman was here, was he complaining about all the heat?
No. I don't know any of the other actors in Carnival Row other than Orlando.
Well, Orlando's a good actor.
Yes.
All right.
Orlando.
That girl in it is from something. I know she is. But she's great in this.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's appropriate.
It's like steampunk fairyland.
Yes. So it's after 9, which is great because there is a lot.
It's a booby flick.
There's a lot of boobs in it, lots of butts. And
butts and boobs.
Wicked human on fairy sex that are pretty intense.
Really
scenes.
gets you going. I've read your diary.
Yeah. Well,
took me like 15 minutes to crack the lock on that thing.
Well, you should probably just leave it alone. It's not yours. That's why there's a lock. And
then I realized that you kept the key, like tucked in the book a little.
Yeah. It's not necessary.
Unsafe.
It is safe. Check your shit.
Some of the things I've learned.
Don't
even?
No.
All right.
So fairy sex. It's very good. It would seem that when fairies climax, their wings glow and they clench up tight enough to hover someone off the ground.
Was it really human on fairy sex though?
Which one? I'm talking about because there's a bordello in it. There's like a prostitute house. And
Not
that was
for children.
What?
Not for children. This show. We'll say that.
No, there is a house of prostitution. There's
Fairy-
lots of nudity and sex. It's not a
Yeah.
children's show.
It's not about that though. I don't think that that's what makes the show great.
No, I was gonna get to that part.
I just feel like you're leading.
I'm
With
leading
that.
with it because it's after 9, and I just needed to get that off my chest. Stop judging me.
I am judging you.
So it's a great steampunk-esque
Sex show.
Steampunk show. It's not quite steampunk, I guess. But it's, I guess there's some leanings towards it.
The world they've built is very unique.
Yeah. So
and, interesting. I'd say.
it kicks back to like that, steamish age where cycling rifles and stuff like that are just kind of
the new season of
new.
of
When is the new season coming out of Carnival Row? I don't know.
it
must be soon.
several years old now.
There must be something coming
Like
out soon.
I would have thought, because I think the show went over well. It's a fantastic show.
Yeah.
I don't know why they wouldn't make another season. But I've said that about several shows over time. Sometimes when they've got a hit, I don't know what happens, but I don't know whether like funding gets pulled or what.
Netflix is weird with like even things like the ratings dip a bit, and they'll drop a show as soon as the ratings start to slow down.
COVID
ruined everything. That's
I thought you meant when's the next season of COVID?
That's on my list. He's breaking my rules. My talk about rules.
I didn't do it.
Spanger, you're breaking my rules. I don't talk about COVID, politics, or religion. It's not. Don't do that.
He don't talk about COVID. No. He don't talk about COVID.
I don't even.
You've never seen Enchanto?
I've seen Encanto.
Enchanto?
Encanto. Carnival Row Season 2 was 3 weeks shy of conclusion of filming until COVID-19 pandemic lockdown production in March 2020. So, being as
so
it's
they were
2020,
setting up another season?
Yeah. See, so it's 2022. The COVID jam is pretty lax at this point.
Yeah,
so
I think that we can pick that up.
You have to figure that something's going to come out like this year, you would think, right? Like
I would hope soon. I would definitely be into another season.
Yeah. So premise of the show, guy that was of a half fae.
Now, at the start of the show, did you know that?
No.
I don't think he knows that at first.
He knows.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, he knows because he knows from when he was little. Hey, sorry I'm late. I was getting Easter stuff ready. Sure, no worries.
Is that Mikey?
That's
Mikey and Cassie?
Mike and Cass
From Mike and Cassie Vlogs?
Yes, it is.
Check them out on
I was like an
YouTube?
Echo. Yeah, check them out on YouTube. They're cooking bacon.
Fan flippin-tastic.
Cooking bacon. So he's a military dude. Comes back to the burg, which is like the human city. Is kicking around there as a detective at this point, using his skills from the military. And then we learn about a pixie. So the real premise there is that there's fae creatures. So there's like pixies and centaur and this and that and whatever that are basically second-class citizens in these human places because there was a war and these fae creatures got pushed out of their homelands.
Yeah.
And the burg were trying to help them during the war. And now a lot of them are refugees in the burg city.
Definitely that classic fae versus humans story.
Yeah.
Right? Which I'm kind of a fan of that sort of thing. Right? And they just played it off so well.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the story's
almost like a Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, very Shakespearean feel to the whole thing. Just even the dialogue and stuff I felt was definitely had undertones of that like Shakespearean kind of vibe. But yeah, it's set with, some of the war stuff still going on. And But I mean, the main war is still over, but the other main character of the show, who's kind of like a scorned lover, who finds out he's still alive, she was helping refugees get
Spoiler alert.
back to the Berg.
It's only a couple million years old.
Yeah, I'm not spoiling anything. It was 2020 or 2019 or something.
Well, if the second season was being filmed in 2020,
yeah, so 2019.
like the 1800s is when this
Yeah.
one, the first one came out.
Yeah. But yeah,
Why do you
super
shake
great
your head
show.
at me all the time?
Because I just, sometimes you say words. Most of the time when you say words, it makes me shake my head. Just waiting. Go ahead. No? Okay.
Silent Dan from now on. You've hurt my feelings. You've hurt me real bad.
I'm sorry.
You
Should
hurt
we
me
hug
real
about
bad.
it? You want to hug it out?
You hurt me real bad, bro.
I don't think you want to hug me. I'm moist right
Yeah,
now.
you're very moist. That'll trigger some people.
Mm-hmm. So moist.
You want to go?
Jenna.
Does moist get you triggered?
No, not at all. I could say moist towelette.
Mm.
Moist bun.
Oh, now I'm triggered.
Moist bun?
Somebody said bun. Fucking gross.
Yeah,
What a
I'm
gross
talking.
word.
What kind of, like, are you talking about buttocks?
No.
Like moist buttocks?
Like a dinner roll.
Yeah, because that's disturbing to me.
Like a, oh, okay, yeah, moist buttocks. But I don't want a moist dinner roll.
No.
Nobody wants moist
You ever
confectionery.
seen someone dunk a dinner roll in water?
That's disgusting.
Like, I've seen it before, where I don't know what's going on there.
Why?
I don't know what you need from, like, if a bun is too dry, but you put a little bit of butter on
Sure.
it.
Some gravy.
You know,
maybe?
you dunk it in gravy.
Mhm.
There's a thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Sop and some sort of
That's
some sauce with your buns.
That's a dinner right there.
Moisten your buns with sauce.
All right? Not water.
Not
okay?
water.
I've seen it happen. It's like
Have you watched
goopy.
competitive hot dog eaters?
They do it in
Oh,
yes, they
just poof, douse it in water, and then they're
That's
eating
what-
it like that. It's just
and the
sickening.
bun is too moist.
Mm.
Dripping even.
Dripping moist buns.
Dripping moist buns with a wiener inside of it. Now you're jamming it in your mouth.
That's right. And
Phrasing.
yeah, you're just putting that everywhere. I'd like to say I like how they somewhat, but not at the same time, added a new personality to Mark and Steven. Oh, Mike, right, just because he's just kind of flowing
Yeah,
in.
you're just hopping in.
We did talk about Jake.
Jake the cab driver,
Jake the cab driver,
which will
who,
be
who we think is the
hopefully
new personality.
hopefully
quite
the
possibly.
new.
Oh, absolutely, moist is nasty.
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 I like that. I like that you can't read that sentence. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Moist is nasty.
nasty.
Most is nasty.
Oh, it's Maria. Maria
Maria.
hates how moist I get. Throw it
Welcome
in.
to Nerdy Couch After Dark.
Dunk those doggers, beef baby. Yeah,
Good old.
yeah. Dunk.
Welcome to
dogger.
After Dark, where we dunk our dogs in water and then shove them down our mouths.
Well, we moisten them.
Moisten
with
that dog.
sauce, not water.
Moisten that dog so we can chow down.
Mm-hmm. This is the next clip for your TikTok, Chris. Oh, good.
Yep. Then we're gonna do eventually.
I don't want the bun if it ain't soggy. You like soggy buns.
Eventually, what happens is
Ooh,
we do a bunch of TikToks where you say a bunch of weird stuff.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we make clips of it where like you're doing like put a song behind it, and we'll do like clips back and forth and stuff where you just we're making you say weird stuff
Great.
within that.
That's splendid.
You're gonna be famous for just being stupid.
Which is fine, because how many other people are famous for being stupid? A lot.
Most people are famous
A
for
lot.
being stupid. In fact, I quite like that song title from Our Lady Peace.
Yes.
Stop making
stupid people famous.
Stupid people famous. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a good jam, and he really picks on some people in that song too.
So, since we're on a food topic, can you give me anything from your childhood that's ruined a certain food for you? Like that you had to eat or that you whatever. Do you have anything that you're like
I don't think I have
just
anything that's
disgusted
been
by?
ruined. I find that I probably eat a lot more things that I didn't like than now. I don't think anything's like been ruined for me.
Because like I don't eat ketchup.
Catsup?
Catsup.
Really?
I don't eat ketchup. And it's because my mom used to make ketchup sandwiches. And I'm not saying like there was stuff on it and then ketchup added. The main ingredient in the sandwich was ketchup. It was like bread, ketchup, and more bread. Or sometimes not even a top piece of bread. Just like bread with open face ketchup sandwich. Not even a fold. Just like just gonna have myself some ketchup. So ask my brother about it.
So Monica said black licorice. In her childhood, she had too much black.
I'm not a fan of black licorice to begin with.
I don't either. I'm not a big anise fan.
Tastes a bit weird. You guys like it? I know
Audience
that
likes it.
Laura likes Zambuca, which also tastes of black licorice. Which I can drink Zambuca.
I don't mind a little Zambuca, but I don't like black licorice. Yet.
I'm not a huge black licorice fan. My dad, I don't know what they were called, but there were these candies, and they were little squares. And the main ingredient, like every one of them had some black licorice in it.
Is it the ones that had like different colors and there was like pink stuff around the one with like almost speckly? Was it? What was
I don't know what they're called, but I swear to you, the only reason he bought them is because it's the only thing in the house nobody else would touch.
If anybody in the audience knows what those are called, feel free to shout that out. Yeah, I don't like black licorice anyway. Kate, now Dan can stop. The ketchup shit is bad news.
Oh yeah.
We used to do something similar, only it was mayonnaise.
Just mayonnaise on
mayonnaise sandwiches.
See, I feel like that's a better topping than ketchup.
If you were lucky, you would have Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip?
Yeah.
Miracle Whip.
And then you would have a Miracle Whip sandwich.
I can't do Miracle Whip.
You don't like Miracle Whip?
I gotta have me some Hellmann's.
Whip. Miracle Whip. All sorts. That's the one.
Yes, you're right. All sorts.
Yeah, those are gross. I think my mom likes those too.
The only thing that my dad would buy, he would buy them all the time because he knew nobody else in the house would eat them on him. Everything else we'd dig into.
Yeah.
But those were safe.
Yeah.
All right. They're from hell, those things.
They're pretty bad. I don't know if they're just the candy choice of Satan, but
they are.
Could be.
All right. So, ketchup was a bad thing. I don't have ketchup.
Do you like ketchup chips?
I don't like ketchup chips.
And if you're from the States, they're ketchup flavored chips. That's what that is.
That's what a terrible idea.
That's so good.
Delicious.
You're insane.
Gosh. I love them. You know who else hates them? Josh.
Yeah, because he's got a head on his shoulder.
So he used to drink Monster energy drinks in the truck all the time, and I hate the smell of energy drinks.
Energy drinks give me a headache.
It almost gags
I think
me.
there's too much energy.
Yeah, there is too much energy. So I found out that he didn't like the smell of ketchup chips.
Oh, so
I would buy a big giant
that,
bag
right?
and just open it and fan it in the truck all the time. It was good. But I love ketchup chips.
So we were talking about things from like childhood and stuff, and me and Jen were having a conversation about like the cereals.
Jen's in the audience.
Okay.
One of the audience. The continuous audience.
So what's the worst cereal?
For me?
Yeah.
What are those rice puff? Not Sugar Crisps or something like that with the Sugar Crisp bear. Puffed wheat. We had a conversation about puffed wheat, and I think that everybody can like
was puffed wheat a thing in every home back then? Like,
Well, they were cheap.
they were cheap, and that's why
But
they
like
were
they
there.
would stick together in these giant ass clumps in the bags and stuff like that too. They were just gross.
And there's no flavor.
No.
Okay.
Well, and the sugar bear ones, the sugar crisp or whatever it was, there was too much something on it. It just
Like
just
for
gross.
us, like
I like a Rice Krispie.
a name brand cereal in our house was unheard of.
So you got like the puffed wheat and the oat O's,
Like it's like, hey, have some
And-
Crispios.
Crispios, puffed
All right.
rice.
Everything was like
I just got some Fruitos today. by the way.
Fruitos.
Yeah, I did. But
I was telling them that
Literally just like
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops, yeah.
To this day, I cannot eat Fruit Loops
they mentioned it.
No,
because my dad
you
was
think of Howard Wolowitz.
yes,
Oh.
no. My dad was a driver,
Mhm.
a truck driver.
Yes.
Okay, and he brought home not boxes. It was literally garbage bags full because somebody gave it to him from a factory. Somebody must have just been like when Isaac used to bring
Oh,
popcorn
my
from the
goodness,
theater
That was great.
in just a bag like this,
I used
right?
I used to have a
Yeah,
bag.
it's not
around-
popcorn, it's freaking Fruit Loops, okay?
No, I don't want
As a
that.
child, now you're eating Fruit Loops every day because if you bring home as a father a big bag, right?
If you bring home your big bag as a father.
A big bag of I got another story. This is a funny story about my dad.
Monkey says he drives truck.
Yeah.
Because he likes to bring up that
He likes
drives
to every
truck.
time if you're like truck, Mikey's like,
"I
I'm a
drive-
truck driver.
I drive the truck, just truck.
I'm a truck driver. Brum, brum.
Love you.
We do love you.
I discovered the Cortland Bakery the other day. Life-changing, sad Fruit Loop life, Dan. I feel your struggle.
Well, here's the thing. As a father, if you bring home a bag of Fruit Loop that's this big,
Yeah.
you're not buying another cereal for a while.
No.
So you live on it.
Oh,
All right. Same thing. He literally brought home like a crate full of Pop-Tarts.
I don't even like Pop-Tarts.
Yeah,
man.
but if you bring home a crate full of Pop-Tarts, your kids are friggin' eating it.
Yeah, I
Right?
can't. I wouldn't
Here.
eat it.
Have your sugar steaks.
Sugar sticks.
That's what your dinner is today, boys.
Yeah, they're like little
All right.
cardboard sweet pucks. They're gross. Why do you eat these things?
I don't anymore because
wouldn't.
of this
So I
sad life I
I
live.
was a fairly boring child. I've never been a big sweets person. The Fruity Pebbles from the Flintstones is too sweet. Yes, they are.
There's
I liked Captain Crunch though, and those are overly sweet.
Captain
But
Crunch
I wanted
maybe one of the
something-
best cereals in the world.
I wanted something that had that sweetness, that crunch, and cut my mouth to pieces, all at the same time. That's what I wanted in my
Yeah.
life, and
Okay.
that was Captain Crunch.
Yeah, so you have to eat that with caution, right?
Well,
So-
so I used to let the Soggies get to it. If anybody remembers it.
The
If
Soggies.
you're real old
the Soggies.
and you remember the Captain Crunch commercials with the Soggies in it.
All right.
feel free.
Speaking of Soggies, what is it? The squares.
Shreddies.
Shreddies.
I love Shreddies.
They're tasteless, first off.
No, they're slightly sweet. Like if you freshly cut wheat and
Monica
wove them into beautiful little squares.
knitted.
I knitted them into these little
You
delicious.
really like
I
Shreddies.
really like. It's my
I
favorite.
mean, it was in
cereal.
our home.
It's my
It was
favorite.
my gran and I
cereal.
had it all the time. And then we'd go, we knew exactly where the brown sugar was under the cabinet.
Oh yeah.
And we'd be like,
What have I missed so far? Welcome, Tim.
Tim, welcome. We talked about Moon Knight. We talked about a Carnival Row.
We touched on Carnival Row. Just as if we can hit on that a little quickly. If you haven't seen Carnival Row, make sure you're going to watch it because I feel like if this second season comes out, I feel like we can probably make some shows.
Yeah, so
around it.
everybody get caught up on Carnival Row so that we can talk about a second season if it does come out. It sounds like it might.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
So that's what we've gotten to, and now we're just kind of having some random conversations.
Yeah,
We're talking about breakfast foods and foods that we
Mhm.
kind of got spoiled with growing up or tortured with growing up. Now we're on to shredded wheat.
Wouldn't you rather eat burned chicken? Nobody wants burned chicken.
A lot of
Do you
people
want
like
burned
burnt chicken.
My mother used to
Some
make
people like
burnt
that,
chicken every day.
like charcoal-y thing.
No,
like,
I like a
feeling.
nice crispy skin, but I don't want to burn.
Monica says, wouldn't you rather eat burnt chicken because that's how she makes it? Actually, no, her chicken has improved a lot. It's been great lately. Also, I want somewhere to sleep tonight.
Right. That's fair. Shreddies.
Shreddies, okay?
I love honey shred. I enjoy honey shreddies.
She
as well.
brought home banana shreddies once. I don't know what they did to that stuff, but it was terrible.
Pac-Man was the best cereal of all time. Had the best marshmallow bits, although they were weapons of destruction until so.
Oh yeah, yeah, because they're like freeze dried.
Yeah, you could
Right?
slingshot. You could take the slingshot.
That's like a concentrated sugar right there. When you put one of those in your mouth, and it's like,
Yeah.
you're
Better than
Sonic the
espresso.
Hedgehog
better than espresso.
at that point.
Banana shreddies.
Banana shreddies, disgusting. I think it was a limited thing. Thank God.
So don't do that.
All right. Here's the problem with shreddies. Okay. Shreddies, if you don't time it perfectly, they are a pile of mush. Unless you like that.
So fun fact.
Like his mud.
I enjoy shreddies when they're crispy. However, I find that when they muck up as well, it almost turns into Weetabix,
Oh.
which is basically like you just crush up this wheat stuff and you put it in its base. It turns into like mush. Like it's just.
I like my cereal
I really enjoy
to
Weetabix.
be a little to be enough. There's got to be substance, like there's got to be texture, right?
Sure.
It not like mashing up cardboard. And
So you like it moist but not soaking.
well, here's the thing: is that there's about 30 seconds difference. You have 30 seconds
30 seconds.
to eat that stuff before. Like I explained that if you get your bowl out, right?
Yeah.
You get it in there.
Yeah.
You sprinkle just a tad bit of sugar on top because
Sure.
it's flavorless.
No, it's sweet.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. And then you get the milk out. You get your spoon all ready and stuff like that because you're ready to dig in. Milk in, right?
Mhm.
Just so that it rises just above.
Okay.
All right.
And then start eating.
You get a phone call. Shit.
Well, you just ignore the phone call.
Right? It's an important phone call.
How important?
All of a sudden, okay, the dog needs to go out.
Okay.
It's going to pee on the floor.
Right.
All right. Well, shit. Now that's what I'm eating. Shit.
Just a big soaking bowl of
Baby food.
baby.
If
food.
you-
Oh yeah.
If you blink too hard when you're eating Shreddies, you've got a different cereal. on
I
your
like
hands.
it. Can you guys eat a bowl of cereal together and stream? Yeah, I think we can probably do that.
Request. We do like to take requests.
Yeah.
It turns into porridge pretty quick.
I like porridge.
You like grits?
I don't because
They're tasteless as well.
well when
Well,
I've
not
had
even
them,
tasteless.
no,
Grits are like
but they so in the
It's
the
like-
only place that I really had
it's like sand.
like that cornmeal stuff is when we've gone to the States.
Yeah, Josh made me
And,
eat a bowl of it.
And it's like salted butter, but they always it's
not.
like they
That's
put
their gravy.
it's like they put salt on it, then they put salted butter on it, and then they put salty gravy stuff in it, and it's awful. And I feel like if I was just eating like cornmeal with some brown sugar or something like that, it would be better.
To be fair,
To be fair.
the States have like pure sugar cereal and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
Just the Schmellows. Okay, I just put the guy in the wheelchair to bed. What did I miss? The next time, say hi to Adam and tell him to tune in because the guy in the wheelchair loves me. So, you missed nothing. We're just
Is it
talking about
necessary
cereals.
to call him that, or can we just call him Adam?
We could call him Adam, but the wheelchair guy likes, the wheelchair guy.
Okay, well, if
Loves
it's a
it.
preference,
Wheels.
you know who else has?
Do you
a
remember?
wheelchair? Professor X, and he's awesome.
Yeah, but he also liked to be called Wheels. Wolverine told me. Please do not eat cereal.
No.
Please do eat cereal.
Please do eat cereal.
Yeah, cereal reviews. We can probably.
I could
throw
do
something
that.
at it.
I could do some cereal.
Is grits the American version of poutine? No.
No,
Poutine is delicious. First of all,
that's
'cause when you
really
just-
far. Like you're
That's-
really
yeah.
far off, Tim.
So it's like you know, if you know what cornmeal is, which is basically just crushed up powdered corn. That's kind of what grits are made out of.
Oh,
It's like
cornbread?
cornmeal. I love cornbread.
That's something that like was
Honeyed cornbread,
And
and especially if you're going down south and you get honeyed cornbread, like it's.
you guys
delicious
do
stuff.
cornbread a lot, don't you?
I do cornbread, but I
What do you do?
You do cornbread.
I do cornbread, and my cornbread is always moist.
That's another.
So no, grits.
you
Grits
get-
is like
Join us on Dick Talk.
grits is grits is it's like porridge or like cream of wheat, but with cornmeal. I also like cream of wheat. I'm an 80-year-old man. I like
You're-
cream of wheat. I like some Weetabix. Yep, he loves
Weetabix.
wheels. Actually, he does. Yes.
I don't.
I've never had grits. Don't if you're into like real salty muck, have some grits.
Yeah,
But if that's not your thing,
if you
don't.
have no taste buds,
it's not good.
go eat some grits.
Yeah.
And if you like the texture of like wet sand,
Yeah, yeah.
then go and eat some grits.
Put chocolate milk in.
I've had chocolate milk and cereal, okay?
I have as well.
Because it really just mimics those, Count Chocula's and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
We're bred, we're grown up to like that stuff.
Speaking
Because
of bread
bread
and cereal,
moist bread.
moist. Have you ever been poor enough that your
Oh,
cereal?
I was hoping this came up.
Your cereal was you take some bread and you
This was a childhood thing for you.
yeah, and you tear it up into a bowl, and then you put some brown sugar on it and warm milk, and that was like
Bread pudding.
it was basically bread pudding, but it was
It was
like
your-
kind of like our cereal thing that we were eating.
And
You
the
would
thing
eat
is that you enjoyed that.
I do. Although it's texturally
Compromise.
compromised, like it's a little off now, even like because I've eaten it since. My mom made the best cream of wheat. I gotta add the 12 cups of brown. Holy shit!
12
That's a lot
cups of brown sugar.
in your.
I feel
I
like
love
that's,
cream of wheat though.
that's like the people who get their coffee with like, could I have a large 3 milk 18 sugars?
Yeah, even those people that get 4x4s, I'm mildly sick.
There's not a lot of coffee left
No.
there. Like
because that's probably that much of your cup.
Isn't
is
there
just-
something called a Wayne Gretzky?
What is that?
It's got like
Nines?
it
Is it 9 and 9?
It
Is
has
that
to- it
basically
has
just
to-
sugar?
it has
cream?
to do with the amount of like rings he's gotten or something like that. It's like a terribly like
Sweet.
what?
Number 9, isn't he? Number
Yeah,
9?
Yeah,
it's a
he's
9-9
99.
then. Yeah,
It must be a 9-9.
Okay, so-
999.
yeah.
But that's a drink?
It's not on the menu, but you can ask for it.
I'm going to ask for it just to see.
What do you got
this is.
there?
The Red River cereal.
So we've got some Red River cereal.
Red River cereal. Is that like?
So that's hot cereal.
Is that like?
It is not.
Is that like oat? Like
Delicious
what is
looking.
it?
Mm,
Oat bran or something like that?
it looks, I
It's
don't
like
know.
cream of wheat with
If
bird
this
seed
says
in
that
it.
it's light cream of wheat, I don't know if we're
the
going to be
camera
able
can pick
to.
that up.
Maybe if I can get a. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. So it's Red River, it's called.
It looks
It's
like
some
dog
sort of-
food.
It does. It's some sort of strange porridge.
Not that I,
seeded-
I'm opposed to eating dog food. Some of that dog food looks good. Some of that dog food looks good.
Who didn't eat dog food as a kid, though?
You ever looked at a dog treat and you're like, I wonder.
So my kids still eat them.
I'm so glad this was revealed.
They're 10, 9, and 6, and like they will
So
just.
is it at what age are you
Are we
most?
talking milk bones?
They'll eat milk bones.
Those
yes.
are delicious.
They'll eat.
You're an adult, Jen. I'm just
I remember.
for me, it's the bacon strips.
Bacon strips look and smell just like bacon.
I'm like, I wonder,
Does it?
right?
They're
and-
delicious.
Why is it that everybody in the room has eaten dog treats?
I don't even remember eating dog treats when I was younger.
Of course, we've eaten a candle before.
We did eat a candle.
It was a
at
bet.
one time. No, there wasn't a bet. You're lying.
Why did
still eat?
You're lying.
Why did we just?
We were literally sitting.
No, it's because I think we were dared to eat a cigarette, and I thought that the
We did.
candle was gonna make it go down easier.
It didn't. We also ate that cigarette. But yeah, we ate a candle.
Terrible, by the way. I wouldn't
No,
recommend it on a regular
it-
basis.
Burns your mouth.
It wasn't lit.
No, but I mean it. I don't know. Something
I
about the
thought
tobacco
that
and the stuff.
I
It
thought
like
that
burned
the waxing up the old
the
pipe there
esophagus.
would help.
It didn't.
Nothing I ate for a while was the same.
No, everything tasted awful. It was delish. Brown sugar. I'll vlog you getting that coffee. Do
Oh,
vlog me. Yeah, we'll go ask for 99s or Wayne Gretzky's.
I don't know if it's not on the menu. I've heard that you can order it.
I will look this up. Come on, who hasn't tried a dog treat? I haven't. I can't recall eating a dog treat.
I'll eat a dog treat right now. No, we
Strange
don't have
thing
any.
was I never had a dog as a kid. Where were you? Just went out to buy the treats. You just went out to buy the treats for
Tim,
yourself.
you're my favorite, Tim.
How did this happen? Just out there.
He's like, I don't have a dog, but so here's the thing is,
I mixed milk and apple juice to you. It curdled, but it tasted great.
anything that curdles cannot be great.
That doesn't sound great at all.
That's how disappointed are you when you're going to get some cereal? You go to get that milk and then it's like questionable,
questionable.
and then you're like, boop.
It's just real thick dropping in.
Real thick, and you're like, oh. Here's the thing: is our buddy
Chunky.
Bill would have just,
I like chunky.
he just would have.
Yeah,
Open the hatch.
you got to eat what you got to eat. You got to do what you got to do.
Milk's expensive,
Yeah.
right? I can't believe that, Tim.
No. Back to cream of wheat real quick.
You're into the cream
I
of wheat.
love cream of wheat. I also love oatmeal cookies. So
Oatmeal
again,
cookies.
I'm like an 80-year-old man.
As long as I'm not a big
Aw.
fan of the raisins.
I like raisins. And if anybody ever gets a chance to try Indian cookies, if you find like a res somewhere and you can find somewhere that sells or has Indian cookies, they're delicious. And you can get those with raisins too sometimes, but they're like these little dense pucks. They're like real thick and tasty. Have some of those.
Go out and get yourself an Indian cookie.
Yeah,
You'll enjoy it.
we should get those for the show. Oh, cream of wheat. I like to make mine.
You got a crush on for cream.
I like to make mine with maple syrup. So some of the liquid that I use is maple syrup, so it infuses the whole thing.
If
And the
I'm gonna
raisin
eat
cookies-
muck, I think I'd like it to taste like maple syrup.
Yeah.
You know, add a little something.
Mhm.
You've got me.
So creamy,
So
light.
So as it comes down to it, you've got your creams of wheat.
Yeah.
We got your bowls of mush
Mhm.
that taste like nothing.
I like them.
All right.
Yeah, I like mush.
Anything else that just was traumatizing?
I don't recall having anything traumatizing. When I was a baby, all I would eat was the carrot baby food.
And now you're like a
And
carrot baby food.
I turned orange for real, and my mom took me to the doctors. And
cheesecake is the best.
real cheesecake or like
Like
Cool
the cherry
Whip.
cheesecake.
cherry cheesecake.
I'm a fan of both. All right. But here's the thing. Monica gets this stuff, okay?
Mhm.
And I don't know if she can tell me what's in it, but it shouldn't be in it. It's like a dense tiramisu kind of
I like tiramisu.
cheesecake,
Mhm.
tiramisus.
Tiramisu.
Okay?
Yeah. Mhm.
Tiramisu.
Yeah.
But then it's got this dried fruit in it.
Ew.
Yeah, ooh.
What?
I don't know what in it.
You layer it? Why?
No, it's just got chunks. in it.
Ew. Then it's a surprise even.
Yeah.
That's
you're
more
like-
gross.
So you're eating it and you're like, oh, I could eat up a good old piece of cheesecake. Thank you very much, honey.
I'm a big boy. No, you're not.
Oh,
You're a foodie.
oh, yeah, we talked about this. Okay, have some confidence.
Yeah.
All right.
Why are we talking about food this late?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Anyway, this cheesecake has this gunk in it.
That's disgusting. Is it gunk or is it a chunk?
It's a chunk.
Oh my god.
Monica, if you could tell me what's in that cheesecake that I dislike so much.
Are they dates?
Okay.
Is it dates?
It's dated.
Like old Europe recipe. It's
It's
tiramisu. Okay, that's
Okay.
the cheesecake. But
Yeah.
what's chunky in there? There shouldn't be
What
chunks
are the
in your
chunks
tiramisu.
of fruit in it?
I make a mean tiramisu.
Whatever the taste.
There
Whatever
has
the...
never been a point when I was like,
Hey, let's
let me
put something
this,
chunky in it.
put these chunks in there. Maybe you just got a weird bad piece.
No, it's every time.
Mike's like easily the top 60 thinnest people he knows.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So
Probably fair.
here's the thing. I
It's
don't
raisins
like it.
from the Polish store. I don't make it. Why? Why do they put? No, you don't. Okay, I like raisins.
Okay, you
You
see
don't
how
put raisins in
you
your
see how she's
tiramisu.
defending herself? See how she's
Any cheesecake, you're not dropping raisins in
you
there.
see how she's defending herself though? I don't make it.
I'm sickened.
I don't make it. It's terrible, okay? Whatever. These are
Shit
These-
had a ColecoVision giveaway that was 8 or 9 years overdue. What are you talking about?
these
I don't know.
raisins were plucked directly from hell.
Like, are they real thick?
They're gross.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
I remember as a kid we made chocolate milk from powdered can, quick chocolate milk that was 9 years out of date. Ew.
Okay, so that powdered chocolate milk stuff was in everybody's home.
The ColecoVision giveaway that was 8 or 9 years overdue. Okay, now that's funny.
It makes sense now.
We missed something.
So we get
You're
these.
dated. It's raisins. Oh. Ooh.
So
Raisins, no.
the thing is that her mom also gets these donuts. Okay,
Mhm.
and they're for I don't know the culture very well. Like they're Polish.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
I believe that
For-
we have. I believe she's Polish.
I believe so,
older
too.
Lady that lives right across the
Oh,
road.
no.
Not yeah. The lady that lives across the road, not Monica, is also Polish, I believe. And if these are the donuts that she sent over because they're Polish,
Because for
She
like
wanted
what
us
they
to
call
have them.
Fat Friday or something like that.
I think that's
Okay, and they're a big ass powdered donut. Okay.
Sounds great.
And you're like, oh, I could dig into you. I'm gonna have powder all over my face,
Mhm.
all down my
Yeah.
beard and stuff like that. It's gonna look like I'm a coke addict.
Yeah.
All right. And then you bite into this, and whatever's in that is like, why?
Raisins are timeless.
Yes, they are. That's sad. Okay.
You know, after all this food talk, now I have to go eat something. I am dated, but still awesome. Don't judge.
Yeah, but whatever's in these donuts is legit torture. Okay. Why would anyone put this in their mouth? Okay. And what I'm going to tell you is
And you put a lot of things in your mouth.
I've put a lot of things in my mouth. Please join us on Dick Talk.
So would you rather eat the cake or drink the milk? Eat the cheesecake with the raisins or drink spoiled milk? How spoiled is the milk?
That's you have to question that because there's a clear if the milk is slightly spoiled, then yes.
I believe I am. They're Pakchi? I
don't know what that means.
Pakski is the donut.
Oh, Pakskis is what
Yeah,
the donut's
they're
called.
awful, man.
Tell them to pack
don't-
them up,
yeah.
ship them away.
Yeah, back.
All
to
right,
Poland.
no more of these things. Thin Friday from now on.
Mhm. No more Fat
Okay.
Tuesdays.
No more Fat Fridays
Fat Friday?
for us.
Food? What?
Okay, I'm telling you right now.
Oh wait,
I'm-
raisins inside cheesecake. Lock her up, right?
Yeah,
You don't do that.
I'm just gonna tell this right now. I'm a fat kid,
Mm-hmm.
and if
No, you're a foodie kid.
if
Um,
I decline a donut, it's not a good donut.
That's right. That's fair.
That's all there is to it.
I'll
End
eat a
of
lot of
story.
things.
Like,
Hold my beer. I'll do both. He's gonna eat the raisin cheesecake and drink the spoiled milk.
well, I'll get you some. You know what? I need to bring some in.
Bring some here. While we're eating cereal, we can have some.
No, I'm not ruining my cereal.
Well, we're probably just gonna have some shreddies.
Prepared quite some time ago. You know it's better than, a nice crisp shreddy. Wait 30 seconds and you've got
A nice moist,
wet ass shreddy that has soaked up the milk. There's no milk left in your shreddies.
No,
it's all in the cereal
it turns
now.
into like a.
You could
play. You could just jam.
You could mold things.
You could
out of this cereal, and you're just into it.
I love it.
You're gonna be like fantastically set up when you're like old with no teeth or something like that. You're just gonna be gumming it all up.
Grind it up. Then why do you eat the Poxkey?
I don't though.
Let me know if I'm saying that right, Monica. Poxkey?
All right. I don't. Or maybe sometimes I'll forget how terrible it is. Take a bite and then be like, you know what? When the dog doesn't want any of it, there's a good indication that it's not a good food. These are rejects. They're tricking you.
It's like Pocky. It's also awful.
You might as well be.
They're like little candy stick type things that are supposed to be like a treat. They're not. Since we're talking about food and it's Easter, why don't we talk about the worst Easter food in the world? Freaking Peeps. Peeps. That's the one. Peeps are sickening. They have like
they're the most terrible thing in the. You like Peeps?
Ew. Producer loves Peeps. That's why she's behind the camera. Psycho. That's why she's behind the camera.
She's insane. Who likes Peeps?
Start my own
Everybody,
like
let
gritty,
me know if you like Peeps.
Who likes marshmallow that's almost as if you were on the beach and dropped
it in the sand.
And then we're like, oh no, it's probably fine. And then
that's fine. Somebody was like in a sugar factory, and dropped a.
Your Twitch link says I need a time machine. What Twitch? We have a Twitch link?
There's Twitch?
We don't have a Twitch.
We have a
Twitch?
Do I have a Twitch?
When did we get a Twitch?
I don't know. We should probably have a Twitch.
Do you mean physically?
I have a Twitch.
No. What?
Twitch link?
My mom is all about them. Yeah. Us?
Is your mom insane?
Your mom's all about me.
Poxkey?
No, we're talking about the Peepskis.
Tell your mom I said hi. You're not. Ponchki.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gross donut.
It's pronounced terrible.
Oh, it's for Bootowns.
Oh, Bootown's. Yeah. Bootown's Games and Hobbies has a Twitch. He hasn't done any box openings in a while, but he will soon. He'll update.
He's been having some internet issues.
He's been having internet issues, similar to when Grim was at home, stepping in poop.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the show
must
go
on.
That's right.
No
one gross. I don't really have that much else to say. I don't think.
Oh no, you know what else is disgusting? They're like these little sugar eggs.
Sugar eggs.
Sugar eggs.
Dude, I don't know what they're called. Colored but they're
Cheerios?
like Easter eggs. And they're always like bright, purple and blue and yellow and whatever. But it's literally like biting into.
Oh, they've got like a weird texture inside in them.
Remember those?
Yeah.
Make you feel sick.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the.
This has to be the most entertaining late night show ever. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Grim, do you have legs? I do. I do have legs. I sit awkwardly.
He's
because
a bit of a weirdo.
That's how I live.
That's why we have him on the show. I'm not a big fan of the Cadbury cream eggs.
I don't like cream eggs either.
You like most creams.
I love a good cream.
Join us on TikTok.
Where's Brandon? Brandon couldn't make it tonight. No one could make it. It's just me and the nerdy.
Yeah, Brandon hadn't watched Moon Knight yet, so he bailed on us a little bit, which we're not sour about.
No.
Okay.
You do what you gotta do.
People have got lives.
That's right.
And they need to live them.
Do you have legs? Best comment yet.
Do you have legs?
They're not very large either, so it's not like.
So the It's Easter.
We're gonna hold
It's
toes.
Easter,
Let's discuss
and
it.
people have families.
Yeah.
And they want to be with those families.
Mike and Cassie vlogs. I swear you guys are regulars a bit. I don't think they are. Maybe
no,
they are.
I don't think Mike and Cassie have been at bits.
They should be.
They should. And let's just do a little plug here. On the 7th, everybody run. Don't walk. I suppose you could drive if you'd like.
Probably more convenient for several
If
people,
you're out of town.
Yeah.
The highway's a tough run.
Take the back roads. It's nicer.
Okay. Bit Comics or Back in Time Comics.
On the 7th.
On the 7th in Brantford, Ontario.
From 12 till 6.
For free comic book day. It's going to be a blast. We were there last year.
We're going to be there.
Amazing. We'll do a little bit of filming, maybe a couple of lives. I'm going to be helping them out, so I'll be there quite early. Free comic books, entertainment, prizes, all that junk.
It's going to be a hell of a show.
It should be a lot of fun.
So the year that we went, they had some live music. They had some
Cosplay.
great artists there, some great cosplayers that we did some interviewing with. Plus, I mean, of course, free comics. This year apparently is going to be even bigger, brighter, better.
The turnout last year was fantastic.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
It was great. There was a lineup all the way to the back street, and you know, a bigger event. I don't even know if that place can hold a bigger event than that.
Bouncy castles, I've heard.
A bouncy castle.
I've heard tell there's going to be bouncy castles.
So you can. I don't know if they're gonna let a foodie kid like me.
I think the bouncy castle's for the children.
Do the bouncy castle. We might be able to get you in there because you barely have legs.
Yeah. Well, Zeroni.
So you can maybe get in the bouncy castle.
Never run on a
But
highway.
if we do,
thank you, Monica.
Gosh darn guarantee we'll film it.
Yeah. If I get to get into the bouncy castle, that'll be on our TikTok.
Yeah. That'll be on everything.
And our Instagram. And
even our Twitters.
Do we have a Twitter?
I don't know.
I don't think we have a Twitter. But
so
I met you guys just after. You met us just after last year's comic book day. Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll start walking on the 6th. See you there. Nice.
Yeah, it's a wonder. You just hope the weather's great and such.
I hope so too, because it's gonna be gonna be a lot of fun.
The weather's.
I'll be there probably 12.
Let's
till
just
6.
be fair. The weather's been shit.
Well,
okay. What a great spring we're having.
Well, it's spring. It's showers. We need the flowers to grow.
Fuck the flowers.
Hey, they feed the bees, and the bees feed us. So,
I do like honey.
And fruit. And wheat.
Wheat? Will Wheaton?
Yeah. You like wheat?
Want to talk about shit a little?
No. I don't have any shit to talk about.
I could make us talk about it.
How are you going to make us talk about it?
Okay, so.
No.
What do you got going on then?
When?
Now.
Right now? Nothing.
All I got is shit stories.
I'm thinking about the things I have to do tomorrow. Also, I forgot to tell you, I got a new job.
Did you actually get a new job?
I'm very excited.
Is this a freaking joke?
No. I'm now the school mental health worker at the school.
That doesn't sound
community.
safe.
It's going to be lots of fun. But I did.
Oh, I do hope they watch the TikToks.
I did apply to become a mirror hanger, like a hanger of mirrors.
I gotta go.
It's something I can really see myself doing.
I gotta go. I want a dad joke an episode from now on.
That's two. That's two. You might have missed one because you weren't here yet.
Oh,
actually.
who was here?
No one was here actually. It was just before Batman got here.
So on the radio, I heard a joke.
You're thinking about watching the vlog. I am thinking about watching your vlog, Mike.
Yeah, definitely.
Do more bacon.
So there was a joke on the radio today. Taz and Jim were trying to do a record break for, oh yeah, don't snarl at me for, Cash and Jim. Whatever. He was trying to break a record for the most jokes
Easter jokes
told, right?
in 60 seconds or something.
One of them was
Should be getting tips.
One of them was
Just the tip.
just the tip. One of them was, why did Will Smith smack the Easter Bunny? He doesn't like hair jokes. Huh?
That's good.
That's a
solid.
decent one.
That's a solid one.
Right? Considering he was going for quantity over quality,
Yeah.
that was a quality joke.
Yeah.
And relevant,
Yes, it is.
right? Relevant. What time is it?
10.
How do they win the shirts, Dan?
Yeah.
They
Let's talk
don't.
about this. You guys don't get a
Click
shirt.
me,
So,
bitches.
Just gonna cut that part.
if you guys want this shirt,
If you want that exact shirt
this
that has
one,
been worn by, this is a genuine, pit stain shirt. No, you can have a new shirt if you'd like, one that fits you.
if you want this one though, just mention it.
If you specifically want the shirt he's wearing, we're not washing it.
Mm-mm.
You
It's
can
gonna
have
be
it.
just like
It'll
this.
be a genuinely worn
On the
picture.
show,
And if you would like, he'll even sign it.
I will.
Okay.
That'll happen. I got one, so I was waiting so long and never thought food would calm me. The onion rings. Call me. Oh, right.
She has
That's
terrible
dad
jokes.
joke though.
She has terrible
Yeah.
jokes.
I got
She
one.
does.
Like, wait, you know what's? I think it was the punctuation there that really ruined that whole joke.
You know what though? You can't.
I was waiting and so long and never thought food would call me. Then onion rings, and that's
You can't throw a good punchline out by reading it though. It's because honestly, even if she types it properly,
where's my wallet?
you
I don't know.
read it
You
wrong.
want this shirt? That's what you. You
Yeah.
could win it.
Tyler, let me tell you, if you want that shirt, you have to put dollar bills right in it.
Tuck them in here.
All right.
Join
Join
find
us
Will
on.
Smith in the snow. Fresh Prince. I like that one.
Yeah, she's a terrible.
That one.
Terrible.
That's the one.
Tell him tell him why you don't trust trees and stuff.
So Nerdy Couch has a cameo appearance on
YouTube.
Oh, do I?
Wait, what? So Nerdy
No.
Couch has my cameo
Yeah.
appearance on YouTube. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We definitely have Tim on a on some of the outtakes.
Oh, I will be
Um,
making my first full appearance on YouTube on the Comic Kingpins this Monday. Thank you, Nerdy Couch, for that. Nice.
Oh,
Congratulations, Tim.
awesome,
That's
man.
awesome.
Everybody, tune in for that.
Yeah, Comic Kingpins Monday.
Tim's a great guy, and I want to see more of you on the interweb. So, so we get distracted so easily.
Yeah, we do.
If you want pit stained shirts,
This one.
okay, we're gonna tell you how to win one.
Not necessarily. This
If you wanted a clean
one. If you want
shirt,
this one,
then you would need to specify. Please give me a clean shirt. If you want to win this shirt, if you want the pit stain shirt, by all means.
I don't
You
think
go
there's going
right
to be any
ahead.
stains. That's pretty clean moisture.
Let's tell them how we can win this. How we can win a shirt.
A shirt.
Okay.
So, what you're going to do is you're going to go into this comment section and you're going to comment about wanting a shirt.
You make a comment
Say, hey,
on the video.
the show was good.
Post being live.
Also, I really just want a free shirt. You guys suck. That's probably okay too.
That's a good. Yeah. Just make a comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
On the video after. Okay. You're gonna like the video. All right. You don't
You should like the video.
click the like button
You made it this far.
regardless how you feel about the video. Click the like button.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then in what do you say? 2 weeks time.
I think 2 weeks is solid. We'll mention it again next
Let's
week.
just make sure that doesn't line up on the one day we're not gonna be live. All right.
What day are we not going to be live?
Just
It's Easter weekend. I have a family and I'm here.
Yeah, but we're not gonna be technically live on
The 7th.
On the 7th.
But we'll be kind of. What is in 2 weeks?
Yeah, we're clear.
30th.
We're clear.
So the
Okay,
30th.
So let's say the 30th in 2 weeks' time, we will draw a name, and then we will send you a shirt. Obviously, we'll ask you what your size is, whether you would A, like pit stains, or B, not like pit stains.
A medium worn shirt.
You know, Did you say a warm?
Well, it could be. Depends
you know what?
on. I will
wear it from here on.
Wear it
for the next 2 weeks. You're not taking it off.
I will wear it from here and deliver it to you on my body.
Definitely become a part of the nerdy crew. We enjoy having you. So Monica says that she doesn't. She can never trust trees or umbrellas.
Why?
Well, how come? Give her a minute. It's a laggy system.
Okay. In the meantime, Spangetti says a little pre-warmed shirt.
Nice pre-warmed, moist shirt.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I would imagine that you never trust trees or umbrellas because they're shady, but that's...
yeah. Don't ruin the punchline.
Oh, sorry.
They're always so shady.
Right. They are.
Yeah. Terrible. She's gonna be upset because when I got it before the punchline came, she's like, "Leave." Leave.
Great. I guess that's that then.
So we're like 2 hours in.
We're more than 2 hours. This was actually because they're both too shady. Ha ha ha!
You're great. You're great. Do you want to end?
Yeah, we do.
Everybody does.
Yeah, it's time.
Take care, guys.
Like, subscribe,
Do
comment,
all that other stuff.
get a shirt.
Join us on Only Dicks.
Only. What? You just mashed them up. End this show. Cut. Let's run it again. Run it again.
Start over.
Yeah. Goodbye.